sold out and noisy Oracle Arena. Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical junction for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Klay Thompson, what will we see from him, do you think, tonight?
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played? His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
Yeah. You look at Golden State. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
Yeah, tough start to this series, but you come home, you win one game, and that changes the momentum. And that has to be the focus here tonight. Just win one game in your building.
Yeah, it's basically do or die. There's no doubt about that. They can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The crowd isn't discouraged. We know that much. Just listen to them.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Spurs. He kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. He passes it only out. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. That's good from Pumia. Those free throws good from Pumia. And San Antonio has possession. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And so here is Golden State after the three-pointer from Sohan. Here's Green. No good. Great D that time from Vanilla. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
Thanks, Doris. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Now, here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Passes it, rolling up. And the rejection by Vanilla. Feeds it to Roberts. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Rolling up, defended by Sohan. Shot is blocked. Here's Roberts. On the pass to Sohan. Offensive rebound. Kicks to Roberts. Second chance shot. So it's San Antonio now. They lead by 7. Count that one. Suleiman's got his second bucket of the night.
It's really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here's Green. Gives him the lead pass. Curry passes to Wiggins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Wiggins. He doesn't get the second one. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run here. This is to Roberts. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
Oh, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Roberts, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And what a run he's been on, guys. Establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Green. Pass to Wiggins. And that's a foul call on the Prophet. That's his first foul. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Roberts. They set the pick. Curry passes to Wiggins. Latrey. San Antonio with the rebound. And here comes the break. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. There's the dish to Thompson. Doubled by Vanilla. Green passes to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Wiggins. Here's pulling up. Well, good with the triple. Here's Roberts. Blocked. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Davis is checked in for Golden State. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rominga, the pass to Thompson. Rominga, defended by Sohan. Golden State moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 6. Sohan passes to Roberts. Here's Harlow. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First one falls for. The Spurs ranking is quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. On the floor for San Antonio. And And here is Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Roberts. He's got 8.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Here's Paul. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with 66 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Here is Paul after the made shot from Roberts. Paul kicks to Davis. Back to Paul. Passes it to Moody. And another three for Golden State.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Warriors leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Davis. The pass to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
That's good from Roberts.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Suleiman, who's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Roberts. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul with the ball. Outside, Davis. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
And Paul over to help. He feeds it to Roberts. Releases from 15. And that's off the glass and in. Roberts got 20 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Davis. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Chris Paul. Shot by Roberts, no good. Warriors leading by 4. It's Curry with the drive. Green dishes to Curry. Pulls it up. They get it back. Gets the bucket.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Roberts. He's got 20 to the paint. Three-pointer. Here's Sohan. Shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And there's the feed to Green. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. The shot's good from Wiggins. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Look at the Prophet, so solid around the basket, currently third in the league.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
San Antonio making a switch here. Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins, defended by Vanilla. The shot's good from Wiggins. He has 5.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Roberts passes to Vanilla. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass coming up. Outside Curry. Launches it. And the shot is good. Curry's got 8.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Roberts. Will it go? He dishes it to Gowder. Wide open look. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Rominga defended by Sohan. Rominga the pass to Wiggins. Rominga, there's the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones off a pick from Sohan. Jones with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Roberts. It's good from long range. Roberts got 23.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Outside Curry. Another shot. Rolling out. No up. Some solid defense from Vanilla. Spurs trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones, no luck.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Hey, Thompson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Spurs making a switch here. And Thompson nails both of them. He kicks to Roberts. It's stolen by Green. Here's McDaniel. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Roberts. And no good trying to get that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint. Hello out there and welcome to the halftime report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports. Out in Oakland, the Warriors are ahead against San Antonio. They need a win or they'll fall into the dreaded 0-3 hole. Stephen Curry's been productive. His shooting percentage is right at the 60 mark. He is feeling it tonight. For the Spurs, though, they've looked out of sync. The story of turnovers hasn't been a good one for them so far. It's really hurt to this point. Too casual with their possessions. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. He's racked up 23 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. Time now to get you back to the game in Oakland. Second half from Oracle Arena coming right up.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
Klay Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors leading by 12. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green. Pass to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Huminga. Curry with it. Now guarded by Sohan. That's good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
A shot's good from Wembanyama. He has 6.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Into Green. He passes to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around, and that one's good.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Spurs trail by 15. Here's Roberts. 3 points in the game.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Thompson inside, defended by Roberts. Spurs trail by 12. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8. That's good from Roberts. Now a timeout call by Golden State.
He just is not happy with how his team is executed. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Warriors leading by 9. Feeds it to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Huminga. Defended by Sohan. Here's Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kicks to Roberts. Got it. Good job in the low post. Roberts got 5 points now this quarter.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Dishes to Thompson. And there's the pass. And the Warriors miss again.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's Thompson off the drive. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Roberts defended by Wiggins. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Warriors leading by 3. Timeout called the Warriors. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Look at the Prophet, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
San Antonio making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Podziemski, defended by Roberts. Now the dish to Curry. To end the drought, hits the bucket. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Roberts. Leads him in there. A shot's good from Wembanyama. 11 points in the game.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
And so here is Golden State. Podziemski. And it's blocked by Roberts. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
And what a game for the Prophet. He's got 32 points. He's giving them a lot of points from the free throw line.
Yeah, Clark, what a fantastic job he's done of fighting his way to the line, getting fouls, working for those extra easy points for his club.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Steph Curry. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Pass to Wiggins. Paul. Golden State moving it around. The shot's good from Wiggins. He's got 8.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Here's Roberts. Passes it to Wembanyama. The feed to Roberts. Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by Wiggins.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Tries to save it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. San Antonio on defense. They trail by 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Roberts, guarded by Curry. Now the pass to Sohan. Offensive rebound, Spurs. He dishes it to Roberts. Good on the shot. Roberts got 36.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Sohan passes to Roberts. Indiana.
Their whole defense is better just with him being out there, Kevin. His ability to know exactly what's going on, to communicate, to be in the right position. And he's a great example for his teammates to follow.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
And that one misses. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
But third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in, and so Paul nails both of them. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. He kicks to Roberts. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Roberts got 38 points.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good. He's got 13.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Now, here's Curry. 14 points for him. Passes to Wiggins. Back to Green. Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. That threw off the mark. The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Paul. Budzinski, defended by Roberts. Curry attacking. Budzinski. Great D that time from Roberts. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Spurs lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors this Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Roberts in at 2-guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Collins in at the 5 spot. Here's Green. He passes to McDaniel. Feeds to Thompson. Defended by Roberts. 8 feet away. Thompson with the bucket. San Antonio leading. Roberts dishes to Collins. Roberts. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson. The first one falls. San Antonio making a switch here. Both free throws good from Roberts. Now here's Curry. The pass coming in. Pass to McDaniel. Jacks up a 3, and the shot is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Spurs shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Roberts passes to Wembanyama.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Warriors trail by 3. Coming out, the pass to McDaniel. Coming out. But they get it back. Suleiman, who's checked in for Dowdler. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Roberts, defended by Cominga, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Outside Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. It's Thompson off the drive, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Thompson nails both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Roberts. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Passes it to Wembanyama. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thompson outside, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Sohan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
We're going back to the 3-point shot. over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Gets it to go.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Pass to Curry. Wiggins. Doubled by Roberts. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Not a whole lot that they're doing right defensively at this stage after playing a pretty solid first half.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. The shot's good from Omel.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Omel. The three-pointer, no good. Thompson right side. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Roberts. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And the first one drops. All free throws good from Roberts. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here in the last few possessions.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Thompson. Jones kicks to Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry passes to Omel. He passes to Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They double him with Green. Inside, Wembanyama, headed by Green. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Curry. Thompson backing down. Outside for Curry, from the arc. Rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Roberts. The second chance effort. Can I hit? Nice D from Wiggins.
Those touches disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
They double him with Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Curry passes to Omel. Wiggins. Here's Roberts. Takes Makes it from 10. A stupendous finish in traffic. Roberts got 47 points. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
Coming up, the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Roberts. It falls!
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson outside. Here's the screen. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Sohan.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Here's Roberts, defended by Bowman. It's in!
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Thompson right side, fires from deep, and Jones pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Come on, you're gonna miss it!
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's the dish to Curry. Pass Kuminga, looking to end the run, and it's blocked by Roberts. No one near him. Basket good.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak. That's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole 2K crew. Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching the NBA Western Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakinsada, wa kayangay. Samog kay kanaw, samog katanaw. At pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kakinsada, wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dagang kikag arte. Wa kay agi, ay pag pinagrabe, ay pag pinamay, sa tinudanay, klaro kay kabay.
You picked up 12 assists in this one. Any comment on how you facilitated your team's offense in this win?
It was nothing major. I just helped run the offense that Coach drew up. Look, when we're all on the same page and cutting and moving without the ball, it makes getting assists easy. Not just for me, but for our team as a whole. It's something we always try to strive for each time we hit the floor. And tonight, it worked to perfection.